What can I talk about? Cause like, I'm not finna like do nothing bad, but like,
That would be doing
Stay how you
bad.
feel, bro. I don't care.
shit. If I say how I
You
feel,
recording?
Are we good?
Yep.
Hey, first things first. R.I.P. to Juice WRLD.
Wait, we started?
that. Yes, we
He said
started.
we recorded.
We're good. We're starting.
Rest in peace to Juice WRLD. This is breaking news.
R.I.P. Juice WRLD.
Like, before we just started the show.
I'm not saying
We just
RPC.
got the news.
Tion's definitely a hater, y'all.
I'm not a hater. I'm not
Suffered
saying
a seizure at 21, reportedly. At airport.
Who are you? Are you the news?
That's the point.
You see, you see-
now they gonna already know.
Yeah, actually, you actually seen my old page. Elijah Alexander TV.
That shit's ridiculous. Nigga delete all that shit.
It's actually gone. I turned it into the podcast Instagram page. That's where like a lot of those followers came from.
Good morning. My name is Tion English, and I am part 3 of the Let's Talk About Whatever podcast. We have, what's your name? What's your name? We have Angelina Rushers back with us today.
Bro.
She was on with us on episode 8. She's back today.
And she was on the day episode too.
Oh, she was on the day episode. She
Thanks.
I think she
I was
been
the
here.
one. I was the one asking. You know what? I don't get the respect I
Oh yeah,
deserve.
you were at time.
You wanna know
She's
why?
back.
It's because I'm a woman. Period.
There are no sexes here now.
It's Eli's back in the building.
Eli never left the building.
But,
He's been here every day.
I've been there every day actually.
Of course. Me too. So what you trying to say?
Make sure y'all shop the
Oh,
Alexander
we're
brand.
too late.
Well, I was late, but I showed up.
Yeah.
Part of that damn 2-hour episode. For what reason?
I mean, I think that episode was
Nah, that was dedication though.
That was a good episode.
I really liked having Day on here.
They need to follow up.
Who was the shortest episode?
Shortest episode.
Bro, why are you doing stats in the middle of the show?
These are our people.
Like,
They don't know. The shortest episode was the second. But anyways, what are we talking about, man?
well,
Whatever. I'm just
we
kidding.
talked about y'all. We had a long 3 or 4 weeks. We were supposed to have a show last week. My phone like blacked out on me.
Bro, what?
No.
What?
Bro said his phone blacked out, so we couldn't do the podcast. We couldn't get a hold
Well,
of it.
couldn't nobody get in touch with me. I mean, I thought y'all was getting my messages through the Mac though.
Oh my gosh.
I forgot you had that.
I was up though, but I mean, I was texting with it. Everybody say nothing. So I was like, all right. And then before that, we had the twin episode. That was a good
That
episode.
was a great episode.
Then
You just want to go.
everything just went left. Stuff just happened. Things went left. But I'm still here.
Damn, bro.
Y'all still here. Edgy here. Oh,
I
y'all,
like that.
Terrell is coming back too.
Terrell is coming back.
Terrell's coming back.
When?
Don't worry about it. He's coming back.
He's
Oh,
coming
never
back.
mind, remember. Okay.
Expeditiously.
So how we doing in the next episode?
Well, should we worry about that when we get to you?
We gotta guess,
Oh,
actually.
but you was, oh, okay.
We're on
You
that
know what?
this episode now. Thank
We
you.
have to say yes next episode.
That's the top one. We're not gonna spoil it.
But we'll get there when we get there.
Thank you.
How
We
did
have stuff to talk about.
We do.
a lot.
Let's
But-
talk about it. Y'all
but-
ready?
But
Story time.
Angelina Brushers said she has a story time. This is what we're talking about. Are we supposed to be, what'd you call it?
What?
You said, what was it, a Sunday?
Sell out
A
Sunday.
sellout Sunday.
Sell out Sunday.
She
I'm
has-
here to talk about my grievances, y'all.
Talk about your grievances. You can go ahead. Start whenever you're ready.
Go ahead and go first.
I'm gonna chime in with questions.
This is gonna be a personal episode, more of a just get it off your chest episode.
It's gonna be a laugh at my pain episode. Fuck. Okay, anyways,
Who
y'all.
added that?
Tell me why.
Mm-hmm.
You know the other night when I went out, right?
Yeah.
What was that?
I was with my sister, and I was with somebody else, and they was in my back seat, And I had something in my backseat. It was like an empty package. And I guess they saw it, so they ghosted me. So now I'm kind of mad because like I like talking to them or whatever.
What was the package?
You can't. Nah. You can't. Like, if you don't tell us a story in goddamn
I
black
didn't
and
tell
white.
you that. But anyways,
You can't tell us a story in black and white. You gotta tell the whole
I have
story.
to
No,
because
you
that's
don't.
like
What was the package?
because the reason why the package was there was because I was with somebody else that I was definitely not supposed to see.
Well, what does that story do for us, Angie?
It's just my grievances, bro. It's just like life sucks because I really wanted to
Are you hoping that person-
talk to that person.
Are you hoping that person sees this?
He probably won't.
Okay,
Shit, I didn't even. Anyways, but yeah, he probably won't.
What was the package?
That's what I'm wondering.
Some drugs?
It just don't worry about it.
Somebody stole some drugs from you?
It was an old package, and they probably thought it was. He probably thought it was like recent, but it wasn't. But damn,
I mean, well,
I took the L, y'all.
he didn't go
Back
into
to
detail.
back.
The package.
He didn't go into no detail at all.
Yeah, that was.
What do you think it was? Cause it's explicit.
It's explicit.
I'll get personal.
We can get personal, but I just have respect for.
I know exactly what the fuck it is.
I texted you that night when I went to go when I did it.
I know.
I
remember.
don't understand what's going on.
I know it is now. That's crazy.
It sounds so bad without context.
Nah. That sounds exactly how it is.
Exactly, but it sounds bad because they don't know who the package was from, but I know who. You know what I'm saying? So it sounds really bad, but it's not. It's
Well, I mean, get personal. You can talk about it.
Get personal.
Get personal.
no, because I just don't want someone to see this or hear this and be like, fuck that bitch.
Tell them we got mild ties. I mean, we don't care about none of that.
Cause you know how, yeah.
Um,
Anyways, y'all, I'm single. I'm grieving, but I'm single.
Really good on so active. Man, that's different, bro.
Bro, I'm not even trying to be petty. I'm just saying that.
Yeah, you good.
Because I don't want anyone to hear this story and be like, oh, this bitch is disrespect. No, I'm being single, so.
Yeah,
I mean, well, that's good. I mean, I'm single too. So, I mean,
me too.
Still go this Thursday.
matter of fact, y'all want to talk about being single. I just found out that somebody I attempted to talk to, just talking to somebody else, they got a whole child.
Don't say that.
Just chill. Okay. Anyways, y'all.
They wouldn't
Listen,
do that.
if you're hiding a pregnancy, we probably know. Just come out with it. I'm tired of girls hiding their pregnancies. At this point, the whole
On this fucking show.
everybody in Pensacola done got pregnant at least once. Either they had an abortion or they had a baby. Just do it, okay? Live your best life.
Not everybody.
Go viral.
Not everybody.
It's okay. I'm shoot my shot, but somebody else.
Me too.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
You seem
That's
pretty
it.
upset about that.
That's just like kind of like got me heated. Like,
Bro,
dang,
just
bro.
chill.
Damn.
I'm happy for them. I'm very happy for them. I'm very happy for all the girls that are pregnant. Because, listen, a lot of the girls that are pregnant that I see on my Facebook, I was really hoping they would get pregnant.
Why?
Because I was waiting on it. Like, I was like, yeah, sis, get, like, not because, like, I want them to be young and a mom, but I know how bad they wanted a baby. Or I know how bad they, like, wanted to be with that person. And then now they got a child together. And I think that's so
But
sweet.
some of these people be having kids. They live a wild lifestyle. I don't even think they ready for that.
True, but I feel
Wow.
like, I don't know, girls be thinking like, people be thinking, oh, you have a baby, so it means stop living. Like, I know somebody, she felt bad for going out. And I was like, just because she a mom, I was like, what is
Who take
that?
care of a child?
The dad.
Oh, I mean,
Oh,
yeah, that's
okay,
good.
right. You trying to throw shade? No. Even if it wasn't the dad, somebody would have took care of her child. Wait.
I mean, as long as your child ain't in like no bad predicament, I mean, you can go out and whatnot. Just like, don't be like, go out. Don't like just be going out 24/7 and then like you're not even with your child at all.
Of course. Anyways, y'all. Eli, let's start it off. But can we skip the first one?
No, we cannot.
Okay, fine. Tiana, let's go. What would you like
What do y'all want in a relationship?
since we're all single here?
Ladies first.
Hey, bro, chill. That's I want to hear y'all's answers. Eli, let's hear your answer. You've been single for quite a little bit of time.
Yeah, Eli's a single guy.
I've probably been single longer than anybody.
I don't like relationship, Eli.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be the first one to say that. Relationship, Eli is not it.
He was boring.
It's free. And he cut everybody off.
Bro, I was lost for a year.
He cut years, bro. After 7 fucking years, bro. That shit was so crazy.
No, I didn't even have that many years. I had like, what, 3 or 4? 5?
It wasn't 7 years. I don't know when we last started talking. But this man cut us off. He was texting us like every other 3 days. And then he'd text us in like short spurts. We're like, damn, like, hell, she is not that important, bro.
Man, I mean, I'm glad I went through that mishap in high school. Like, that won't happen again.
But what do you want out of a relationship?
But what I want out of a relationship, somebody that's understanding. Somebody like I can be goofy with though, like, cause like some girls that be talking to me like, I guess my jokes don't be funny. They be taking it to heart. Y'all know how extreme I get with my jokes.
Sure.
But I mean, as long as like you can't be a dummy either. Slow, and I don't really like that ghetto.
Hey, we're not gonna talk about
Bro,
like that.
Bro, what?
I'm not
That's
talking about it.
We're not talking about big bro like that. That's why I say her.
Oh, I'm not even talking
We're not
about
gonna talk about big bro.
I'm
Bro, you're not finna come on the show acting like she didn't have you in love. You know what I'm
Cause
saying?
I invite her.
I mean,
Facts.
But matter of fact, she didn't
She's
even.
on the show.
We're gonna have Tiana on the show.
But she didn't even start out like that.
You
Though.
on the show.
We're gonna have Tiana on the
But
show.
she didn't start out like that. I swear to God, she didn't start out.
Bro, he's trying to fix her.
Maybe.
Not everybody needs fixing, okay?
Facts. Maybe she love her.
People just want to live, okay?
And then I don't do that like crazy stuff. Like you know how
Okay.
like some girls come to you,
You don't gotta shut up.
they'll be like. They'll be like,
She was so upset.
if you leave me, I'll kill you. It's type stuff. Like,
I would never threaten to kill somebody.
That's never serious. Like when they say that, it's never serious, bro.
Y'all know what I hate? When people be like, if you leave me, I'll kill myself. But they don't kill themselves. I feel like, why would you even say that?
I dare you.
Listen though, isn't that crazy? Like if I were to say, if I was break up with somebody and they would be like, oh, I'm gonna kill myself if you break up with me. I would be green if I was like, then do it then. Even though they're lying. Like I don't get that.
Not really. I think they just want to make you feel bad.
They do, but I'm just saying like, cause I'm the type of person to be like, okay, and you know what I'm saying? Cause it's like, I know you're lying. But then I'm looked at like, oh, this bitch here.
Yeah. I mean, you've been through it. I'm
You
sure.
make us. I just wanted to make sense.
Makes sense.
Okay, Tiana, you're next.
What
If
do
I
I
want
want
somebody that's the opposite of what he had.
What do I want out of a relationship?
Respectful.
I just want to get like real disrespectful right now.
Get disrespectful.
Can I say a name first? I like
A name? You said a name.
Yeah, a name.
Okay. Who
Shoot
you
your
like?
shot right now.
Damn, who you like?
On the show, right now. Put it out there.
Shania hit my line.
Oh. No.
Say it again.
It's okay.
It's okay, because we got a group chat anyway.
Hey,
So
like, what are you
I already know
saying?
what you talk about.
Okay, Tiana, let's go.
I might actually get real disrespectful right quick. Come on, Dad.
Wait, so what's going on?
Oh, she said, what do I want in our relationship? I don't want anything out of a relationship right now because I just don't want a relationship right now.
Wait, that's real.
Facts.
No, not fair.
Yes, it is.
You don't want a relationship right now.
Okay, we're not even. Dang.
Bro, it was just a question.
The question was, what do we want in a relationship? Not what do we want right now.
Yes, it's
What
not.
do
It's
we
not
want in a
that. What do
relationship?
you want, like, in your relationship?
Longevity.
Like, but that doesn't.
Understanding. I'll be like, bro. Eli Loki made his Plenty of Fish account when he said all that shit.
Hit me up. I'm lovable.
I don't
Okay.
know. I'm just saying, we just gotta be on the same page about a lot of stuff. Damn near everything. I don't know, we don't have to be on the same page about everything. But
I think that's where people mess up. They be trying to like be exactly like the other person.
yeah, no, it ain't gotta be exactly like me. But I don't know, it's just understanding.
I don't want to get into it with nobody over no money either. Or like, no, like, some,
Bro,
like some
you
bullshit.
saying specifics. Chill out.
Yeah, like, damn.
Like, that's bullshit. Like,
I just,
you next.
I don't want a relationship right now either.
Tiana said she'd come on the show.
Pull up right now.
Next
But
podcast.
anyways,
She said y'all gonna come get me. So I'm not gonna get her. I said next podcast.
anyways, y'all, I don't want a relationship. And if I ever get into one, I want them to leave me alone sometimes. Like, I know that sounds so bad, but I get in moods where I just don't want to talk at all. Like, that's the type of mood I am in right now.
Damn, so what the hell you here for?
For Eli. I know.
That's
Yeah.
crazy. Yeah.
No, I'm talking about, like, I don't want to talk
Oh,
to
yeah.
them. Like, because I was texting somebody. I was texting 2 people, right?
Mhm.
I really wanted one of them, but I think they ghosted me because of that whole situation in the car.
Mhm.
Which is like, okay, cool. Please come back. LOL. Anyways, the other one, he's trying to be like in a relationship for real. And it's making me uncomfortable
Mhm.
because it's like, I just got out of one. And you know, I don't want to talk to him right now. It's not even no green stuff. It's just, I just don't feel like texting anybody or talking to nobody.
Tell him that.
No, because then he's talking about something. I'm just cut you off. I'm like, okay, bro.
Well, tell him that.
But you can be honest.
I don't know, but that's not, but guys don't like that. Like, I was trying to,
That's childish, bro. If you cut somebody off because they said they were in a relationship right now, that's childish.
That
I
is-
mean-
that's a childish mindset, though.
Cut him off. You cut him.
Because basically, they probably just wanted one thing from you.
Facts. And if you say you don't want to be in a relationship right now, he wants to be in a relationship.
We can sit like we can.
at the end of the day, I don't want a relationship, but I do be bored. But,
You're gonna be bored all your life. You can't let that run you.
Better go get on a podcast or something.
okay, but anyways, yeah, that's what I want. Cause like, I be getting in moods where I just don't want to talk and I need me time. And I feel like people don't understand that everybody needs alone time sometimes. I feel like when I talk, it sounds so stupid. But in my head, it sounds
It
good.
makes sense in your head. I mean, that's what everybody. I do that a lot. I say something out loud that don't really make sense. to
Bro,
me.
is what I'm saying make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense.
You know what I'm talking about right now.
Yeah.
I don't need there.
I don't even know what I want in a relationship. I just don't want one.
Huh? You don't even know what you want, but you just want one.
I don't talk to nobody.
Yeah, we
I
gotta-
tried.
Alright.
Please.
Alright,
What's the last name?
Sanders.
No comment.
Right,
Somebody
it's-
said-
Hey, y'all just chill.
Sanders.
Y'all just chill.
Yeah, just chill. It's okay. I'm gonna send her this clip because you know I don't care. I'm gonna send her this clip and be like, Eli said he wants you. Bro, just stop. Shoot your shot. Why
Oh, I
you
am.
so
Oh, I am.
No, we don't
Next-
tell
next-
me. Should I just be like,
Next time I see you.
scared? You only live once, bro.
okay, y'all. Anyways.
Worst you can do is say no.
Are y'all happy, y'all?
I'm so happy.
Are you? Eli, I feel like you be faking front. You know what I'm saying? Like, are you happy for real?
Yeah,
Because every time you ask him for the past year, the couple years I've known Eli, every time you ask him, it's always, I'm straight. I'm happy.
Yeah.
Like, bro, are you really?
yeah.
I don't know. Yoga really got me happy.
Yoga.
Yoga
You
got
only
me
live
right.
once, bro.
Yeah, I know. But now I see why Eli be so calm about everything. Like, after I went to yoga, I genuinely felt like nothing could like bother me because I felt like I genuinely felt peaceful. Like anything that was like coming my way, I was just like, okay. Maybe that's bad though.
No, that's not bad. It's you're relaxed. I started doing yoga with Adrian because I couldn't relax. Like
You still can't sometimes.
yeah, sometimes. Yeah. I mean, but I got better though. Like,
That's what I'm saying. Like, I genuinely feel like yoga be helping with that.
People say I couldn't relax.
y'all need to come out to the new spot. Tuesday.
I tried.
When is the new spot? Where is the new spot?
It's across the street from Waterboys.
I know it's not far. It's
Everybody come out to yoga on Tuesday at 6 p.m. 6:30 p.m.
Do I gotta get mad?
with Adrian.
You can.
Yeah, the biggest.
Oh well, I don't know because they're actually doing construction in there,
Mm-hmm.
so probably because like the stuff,
We need people to come.
the shop we was in, she moved the stuff
Yeah.
and whatnot. It's under construction, but we're still using it.
I don't know where we're gonna go for yoga on Tuesday. I don't work Tuesday. You guys know what? Listen, so I'm so happy because ever since I've been single, a lot of girls have talked to me, just as friends, and I'm just so happy about that. Like this girl texted me the other day. Well, I posted something asking if somebody wanted to go to the movies with me, and she said yes. So I texted her, and now I think we're gonna go to the movies on Tuesday.
So you can skip out on yoga to go to the movies with a random person.
Facts.
Listen,
Facts.
bros over hoes, and in this situation, y'all know the hoes. Sorry. I don't know. Maybe I'll take her to yoga.
That's a great idea.
That'll be peaceful.
I want to take people to yoga because I genuinely feel like it's peaceful. Plus, it's kind of funny when you try to do the headstand. Like, I'm short, so this
And
shit
we
just
have-
doesn't work for me.
We have a bigger.
I can't reach my freaking knees with my elbows, so it'd be like that. If you're a girl, please hit me up. I would like some friends.
Damn, bro sound desperate.
And if you need a trainer,
Bro sound desperate as fuck.
me and Tion just got in the other day.
True.
Yesterday with Adrian.
I do my thing.
If you need a trainer, hit us up. Adrian will be on the show soon too.
You said the other day, but I feel it right there.
Y'all want to know the story?
Yeah,
we
tell us
can
the
go
story.
there another
Tell us the story. And you better give us details this time or I'm going to cut you
Detail.
off.
Okay, wait. What kind of story though? I got so many.
We're going to cut you off and knock over your
Y'all pick a story. Y'all know what happened? Why I'm single?
Sure.
And if you not, you might as well say it. Don't even say
But
it.
if you gonna say it, like you gotta
then don't
be real.
don't say it and then say it.
Don't say
Never
it.
mind.
Say it. Go in.
Yeah, you gotta
Well,
say it.
Tion was there.
So
That's
you might as
like
well say just
that was
say it.
like the end,
Yeah.
for real. But it ended like we broke up in October.
That's a long ass time, bro. What the?
That sounds just like my last relationship.
Well, we broke up in October because he hurt my feelings, and I told him, I shut up. I was like, I don't want to be with you if you go keep doing this, because I asked you not to do it no more, and he kept doing it, and so I was like, freak, we're not together no more. He was like, we'll talk about it. So I took that as okay, I can't do, like, I was like, technically I'm not single because we're gonna talk about it. And then one day he just threw it in my face because we was talking, and then I was like, I don't know how I'm gonna be in a relationship. This is just like a summary too. It's not everything, but he was like, I was like, I don't know how we could be in a relationship if you can't do this or that. And then he was like, well, that's why we aren't together. I said, all right, cool. And then, yeah. And then just everything just went left there. Shit.
There ain't no bad vibes or nothing. Like now.
I mean, not from I blocked him on everything because I genuinely feel like I need to heal. Like, I just don't want to be stuck on him no more. Because I know for a fact if he needed me, I would come through. But I just feel like I can't be that crutch for him no more. And that's just a personal thing. Because I feel like I was a big crutch for him. Because I would literally do anything. But I just feel like that's not good for me personally. Because I'm still young. So it's not like, I'm not in a position to be helping somebody like that, in that way. I'm not in a position to be helping somebody mentally, financially, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
That's actually not a bad approach to that.
Yeah.
An older person told me something like that.
You just surprised me. I thought you was about to say some bunch of bullshit, but you actually.
It's no disrespect. It's all love.
That's real though.
But I mean, you know, it is what it is.
That's what you're saying. That's like, wow, and she's growing up.
I've been growing up. Y'all just literally, y'all, that's the one thing I hated. Okay, because like, I've been on the same mindset, but everyone sees me in a certain way because of what he says or what I say when we're arguing. And it's like, I've been had this mindset. I would never do anything green or to disrespect him in no way. But I mean, it's a difference between doing me and being single and disrespecting him. Like, if I feel like if he knew how, like, everything, I'm not like having sex. I don't want anyone to think that, like, no. But I'm just saying, if he knew that I was texting somebody else, he'd be like, oh yeah, this bitch disrespecting me. But it's like, it's not like that. It's just I've been single, so.
What you say? Shout out to the bitches that cheated on me.
Facts. Well, I can't say that. All of them.
Y'all-
One in particular.
Tion sent a picture to the wrong group chat, and I'm pretty sure that was for my ex. But it's okay.
Yo.
I don't care. It is what it is. But if that really was for him, I feel played.
Why?
Whoa.
She was white. And everybody, you know what? We going in, you know what? It was a white girl. And if that was for him, I just feel disrespected. A white girl? I know what that means.
Well, it wasn't for him.
What's the disclaimer between you
It wasn't for him.
Caucasian girl?
Because during the relationship, he disrespected me so many times with white girls.
Are we just gonna do this? Are we doing this?
Deliberately?
Are we doing this?
I mean, okay, like, I feel like it's just, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you, I don't know how to explain this. So, like, if you talk to somebody before you get into a relationship, I understand that when you talk to them, there's a transition. Like, if that doesn't work, if y'all don't upgrade into a relationship, there's a transition from talking to somebody to be into a relationship or talking to someone and then it transfers into a friendship.
Yeah.
So I get that. But this one white girl over the summer decided to tell him that she loves him.
Relationship?
And
or like brother? Like
no, she was in love with him.
Oh.
And I found out in October. It happened in July, and he was still cool with her. And you know what? Let's stop talking about it.
I mean,
that was just really toxic. And when I
yeah.
say a toxic relationship, I don't mean like, oh yeah, he was toxic. I meant like we were both toxic. We literally brought the worst out of each other. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, I don't talk about it because I'm gonna cry. Fuck that white girl, and bitch, if I ever see you, I swear to God, I will beat you down.
Yeah, disclaimer: we don't have nothing against
Any race
any
or
I
race
do.
or anything.
There's only 2 white girls that I really like, and
I don't have any problem with anyone that's
This is not. This is Angie's views, and
My
I
track
represent
record.
the Let's Talk About Whatever podcast.
it doesn't. But that's that beats.
We just might not. We gonna fuck around not upload this episode, bro.
Oh no, we uploaded. We got a whole
Nah,
show.
this is
I'm saying
crazy.
names, but put it out there. I don't care. I'll beat the O down. For
I'm actually kind of. I feel a
No,
little.
I ain't
You want a
gonna.
name?
No,
You want a
I ain't
name?
gonna- I'm not being
Okay.
messy. I'm not being messy. I'm not being. That's crazy.
I kind of feel away though.
Tell me
wow.
about what?
Oh, like this past weekend, you know,
Yeah.
I was just scrolling on Twitter.
Yeah.
I kind of been taking a break from social media, but as I got back to scrolling on
Fuck
social
it. I don't care.
media,
Say names.
I seen,
Right.
Fuck
Say
it. I don't
names.
care.
I seen George Zimmerman filed a $100 million lawsuit against Trayvon Martin's family, and that just like irked my nerves like
They should have just killed him.
They probably
Really bad.
they, I don't know why he's filing a $100 million lawsuit. They don't have $100 million to give him though.
Exactly, like.
For what? Like. For
Wait, why is he? What is on what ground?
He slandered his name. That's what they basically
Slandered his
Slander.
name.
I mean, he slandered his own name.
But
He got beat up.
How you gonna put your hands on somebody, brother, just walking, dog? He probably ain't even do nothing.
That's what I'm saying. Like, especially if he had his hood on, you know, he was like. People think, oh, you have your hood on because you're trying to do something. I genuinely feel like I put my hood on just to not be seen. Like, if I have my hood on, that probably means either I'm cold or just leave it alone because I'm trying to, like, in and out.
Tiana ready too, bro. Tiana is so ready. I just want to hear what you got to say.
I'm going to be on that episode for sure.
No, you're not.
Okay, I'm going to show up anyway.
We just might trade you out for her. Tiana gonna bring the energy. She gonna bring.
Yes.
do that?
She gonna have
They
to
would
show
turn me out with just anybody.
Yeah. Just about, especially after that shit, your racist shit you just said. But it's okay.
I never said anything racist. I love.
I do. Except about 3 white girls.
I mean, I because I know you, I know where you're coming from.
That's what I'm saying. It's not like, oh yeah, I'm better than them. It's just like I just feel like some of them be very disrespectful because they think they're untouchable, and it's like, okay, cool, cool. But like, just don't disrespect me. I feel like that one girl just had a bad rep for like all of them for me. I'm sorry.
It's not even like. This is actually a great podcast though, cause
bro,
I haven't talked to you in like a minute.
That's what I'm saying. I haven't talked to neither of you.
I talked to Tia, man.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
you talking about a lot of shit, bro. Sometimes it's hard to keep up. It's okay.
Bro, like, but yeah, I just felt like she disrespected me.
What's next for the? So what's next?
No.
for the podcast?
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Yes.
How y'all feel? Okay. I don't know. I saw this on Facebook, and you know Teddy. You know how Teddy is. Anyways, they shared a post saying about. I don't know if it was Teddy. I'm talking shit, but I'm pretty sure it was about how black people should get their reparations from slavery.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody said that they think it's a yes and no from them because they feel like if they gave black people money, they would just blow it on stupid shit like cars, chains, all that. And then he said yes though, because like he feel like they should give them a lot of land. I think that's stupid. What the fuck you go at 18? Tion, if you get a fucking 40 acres, what the fuck are you finna do with it?
Sell it.
Exactly.
Sell it. I ain't gonna cap to you. I'm selling it.
Just
I have
get the
nothing.
money.
I don't have no knowledge on cropping, no type of land taking care of anything like that. I have no need for a 48 acre, but to play football on it. That's about it. That's about the only thing I do on it.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what is? I hate when people be like that. They be like, "Why'd you buy jewelry when you could have bought land?" Like, you're 18. What do you need with the fucking plot of land?
People don't really, and me being an actual real estate agent, that whole like go buy land. I think people just say that to sound smart. Like people don't even. It's people who are even. They try to get into flipping houses and whatnot, and they don't know the cost that come with that.
I was about to say,
Come to take care of that property.
Yeah,
the cost of
flipping
actual
houses.
land, bro. You know how much land like acres and shit cost.
And
Well,
they
actually,
pay
I don't
taxes
know. I
on
don't
it
know
and
because
stuff.
if you buy a house, right?
Everybody confirm.
Sometimes it's like cheaper, and because like I remember my people they was renting a house for like $1,300 a month.
Oh shit.
But we bought. They bought a bigger house, the one we in now, the 2 stories, for $1,200 a month. So $100 cheaper, you get another story, and it's like bigger, way bigger, and it's
renting or
yours.
buying?
They bought it. They pay mortgage.
Can y'all adopt me?
It's really a big ass house. Have y'all ever seen it?
No.
Oh
You
yeah,
said
my
it's a
house
two-story
big
house.
as fuck.
They trying to sell it out, sell it though.
Two-story houses in Pittsburgh.
Yeah, it's a 2-story. It's big as fuck.
That's crazy. I'm from Rob.
But
1 acre, nigga. I said that.
and then like when it comes to like that type of stuff, like people don't even understand. Matter of fact, I don't even feel like people should even say that if you don't own some land yourself.
I'm gonna get half of it till I was on.
Yeah, it's gonna be a whole farm by the time. Like,
See, that's what I'm saying.
It's gonna be a whole farm.
I would trust it in somebody else's hands before I trust it in my own. What I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna stand there, just
Yeah.
on 40 acres of land, just standing there. What am I gonna do?
I wouldn't even know where it ends.
Exactly.
I don't like that either. People be like, your goal should be to buy a house. I don't want a house. I just don't want a house.
You know?
Because I don't want to mow the lawn. I don't want to freaking mow the lawn.
You want an apartment?
I mean, but that's not your job. Like, as a man, like, if you're like planning on getting married one day, that's kind of like a man's job.
Yeah, I hate. That's what I feel like too. I feel like a lot of people, it's 2019 and how everyone is. I feel like a lot of people just like when you say you like the family structure, man, woman, kids. I like that structure. I feel like the man should take on the physical. Like I feel like he should take care of the. Cause I'm independent as fuck. Like I don't even mean to say cocky, but I am. Y'all don't think that, cause y'all don't really.
Well, I think you are. I feel like every female has a little bit of independence to themselves.
But even in that, even in being independent, because I genuinely don't need a man for anything. It's just for shit I don't want to do. Like, I don't want to go fucking mow the lawn.
Of course not. You can pay somebody.
That's what I'm saying. If I bought a house, I would pay somebody, regardless, old or not. I would pay somebody to fucking mow the lawn because I don't want to do it.
If you're trying to buy a house, please contact Elijah Alexander Dash. He is a licensed real estate agent.
Please don't buy a house before you can afford it.
Yeah, please. Matter of fact, I know somebody right now.
It don't fucking matter. Just go to Elijah Alexander.
Yeah, please go to me. Especially if you're in a bad contract.
Don't
hit my line.
buy a house. Buying a house is permanent. Buying a house is something that you should keep forever so you can pass it down to family.
What's wrong with that though? I don't want rent.
I don't think it's bad because my grandma, they lived in that house ever since my cousins were born and shit. And they're like 30 years old.
I think renting and owning are like, it just depends on that person. Because like when you do buy a house, you have to take on a lot of the responsibilities. You have to you have to know if you're gonna be able to afford, because if you don't have the cash on hand and you get a mortgage, you gotta plan out 30 years from now, will my income be able to pay this off? A lot of people in real estate, they don't kind of discuss that with the clients. And then
talk about it.
Their houses go into
foreclosure
because they can't afford it. They can't afford it, and the bank takes the house from them.
Ain't that how you get a house cheap? When they foreclose a house, all you gotta do is pay what the owner did it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get a foreclosed house.
But then again, it's just like with real estate, you have to understand everything. Like you have to know how to read a contract. You have to know somebody's not playing you. You gotta know about property taxes. You gotta know about how much the house may be worth. If you're like doing flipping or like rehabbing the house, like a foreclosed house, you have to estimate how much it's gonna cost to get the ceiling done, the floors done, the bathrooms done, or whatever. It's a lot of money, and then that's why I don't really encourage people to get into the flipping and investing side of real estate if they don't really have money like that. I think everybody should start as an agent at least first. That way you know the business, because putting up $10,000 and
the oldest generation, they would give them a lump sum of money.
I don't see a problem with that, but if they're not giving it to us, that means it's taxes, and it's coming out of our checks and shit like that. Reparations, we don't have money to spend.
And think because a large amount of black people in America are not making what America considers to be money. So you think if you give all the black people reparations or assets that make their net worth something that is really not, it's probably going to cause inflation. And then all the prices for everything is probably going to go up.
Y'all, can someone explain that to me? I took economics and I get the whole inflation thing, but I just don't understand how inflation went from going up a couple, 1% a year to 16. Because I looked at the charts for that, college and shit. College back in a couple years back, not even a couple years, but I don't know the year, but like a long time ago it was way like $2,000, and now it's like $50K just to get into the school, or at least a private school.
Well, private schools can set their own.
Yeah, I know, but like UCF,
UCF, that's what you're trying to get into?
yeah.
Yeah,
I wanted to, but I'd probably go to UWF just because I could probably get out faster.
Bro, UWF is a great environment.
UWF is a great school,
Yeah,
actually.
That's what I'm saying, but you know, UWF it's literally, if you're in state, it's like $2,000 per semester, which honestly is great.
That's a great deal.
That's what I'm saying. Like, so for your first two, well, I mean, it just depends though, because like I know somebody who's trying to do like medical school, and they have to pay extra fees because.
Did you know your flashlight was on?
Yeah, I know. I was trying to turn it off, but I couldn't do it. Anyways, at the end of the day, I'm poor, and it's not because of college. I got into college for free.
Must be nice. I don't like college. I'm not going to college.
I just don't
Oh,
support.
will I ever?
I just don't support
Really?
going to. If you know you're broke,
After.
why would you go somewhere that's gonna put you more in debt than you already were before you started?
Because
Yeah,
I feel like people view college as an investment, and I get that, but at the same time, if you really want to use college as something to help you, I feel like you should start. Like, I feel like going PSC for your first 2 years is smart. I mean, if you got money to go to fucking Harvard, whatever, go for it. But I feel like going to a community college for your first 2 years, which is general studies, is
How
a
many
smart
people
step.
that graduate from Harvard are actual, like, well off?
I mean,
Well, if you go to Harvard, 9 times out of 10 you're gonna be well off.
yeah, because you
You're
for
just
one,
gonna probably have a lot of debt.
yeah, a lot of, or unless you're rich, a lot of people that get into Harvard, I feel like at this point Harvard's just a like, did you donate to our school or not?
Yeah, because they got in trouble for that a few months ago.
Yeah.
So she did like 13 days, and I mean that was bogus. They gave her like 14 days in jail.
Cool.
That white lady.
Yeah.
Wait.
They kept bringing the days down.
What'd she do?
I think she was like bribing.
Are you talking about the people that were on that show?
I don't really know who it was. I just know that I think they were giving the school money, and then I guess that got her daughter into college, into Harvard, or one of those big.
But everyone acts like that's a big deal. But I mean, isn't that how it always is? Oh, you donated this much money to our school to get
Under
this
the
program.
table though, because you know colleges, each college has to have a requirement. You can't just pay your legally. What the law says, you just can't pay your way into something like that, you know. But money talk.
It does. But anyways,
Get a
I wouldn't
choice.
want to go to Harvard. That's like I was smart enough to get in. I just didn't want to go.
Are you sure you were smart enough to get in?
Yeah, my GPA and all that, it was good.
Are you sure?
And if I really wanted to, I could have gotten my ACT scores up there, but I just didn't want to. I knew what I wanted to do.
Harvard's not me.
Harvard's top notch though, because you know it's very like, what's the word? I don't know how to say it, but I get, no, it's just like I feel like it's one of those schools that require you to do too much. Like, you know how IB programs, I know people in IB programs, and I feel like they're prepping you for college and all, and that's like cool and all, but once you actually get to college, or at least PSC or UWF, it's nothing like that.
Yeah, that's real.
I feel like they just have you doing extra shit for no reason. But I don't know.
I think everybody should, even if you do go to college, I think everybody should learn something, learn how to do something, like learn a trade or something. Make sure college is not your only option. There's a lot of people who go to college
For no reason.
and then they don't have a job. They don't even have a job waiting for them after they graduate.
I think I would have been that person. Really.
Are you
honestly.
serious?
Yeah, I don't think I would have liked college. Me personally, man, I don't feel like what's the point?
You're not guaranteed. Like when you go to college, you're not guaranteed nothing after.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what's the point? I don't want to go to something I'm not guaranteed.
Guaranteed being dead though.
If I go to a trade school, I have a guaranteed skill that I can get hired almost anywhere in America. Or overseas. Or even get work for the damn government in the contract.
I feel like trades are smart, but I'm lazy, so I would never.
See, I'm saying I said same about college because I'm lazy. I don't mean, did Black Panther drop the album?
Yes, he did.
Is it good?
It was alright. It wasn't better than his previous one. Roddy Ricch shot the album, and everybody's been.
How you doing today? Good work, though. We had no one on the show.
I told him to come through.
Who would know what to talk about?
Anything.
No one would try. No, listen, if we had no one on the show, I just want to like argue with him because, like, yeah. But the only thing I know enough about is like abortion, so I don't think.
I feel like you center your whole life around abortion.
Topics.
Like
I would die. No, but I don't know. I would die hard about being pro-life. I mean, not pro-life, pro-choice. I used to go in on Mr. Langham every single day.
Started like campaign or whatever.
All of my papers were about abortions.
Why?
And he gave me, cause like they would be like throughout the whole semester it was like, talk about something that you believe in. Okay, write a paper on it. And
that
then,
shit get boring?
no, because the people say the stupidest shit. Like, people will take a picture of a stillborn baby and be like, yeah, this is abortion. This is what you pro-choices believe in. Like, no, that's a baby is stillborn. This is not an abortion. Like, okay.
This is abortion.
That's what I'm saying. Like, people say the stupidest shit every day.
I feel like this would all be a choice.
Exactly. So you would be pro-choice.
You can't birth the baby and then not provide for the baby. That'd be like.
At all the deadbeat dads.
Exactly.
But that comes with being smart though.
I don't know. I feel like it's different for guys. I feel like guys don't have that connection with the baby as a mom would.
Guys?
No. Because I feel like y'all have it, and y'all can't say that y'all. You see what he's saying though?
Yeah, you should just like stop talking like.
It will, just to take time.
It's the second day, and he's like.
Well, that sounds like.
What did you try to do, Cuffy?
That sound like a little sissy, bro. That shit's like weak as hell. The fuck? Who does that? That's like, I ain't even gonna.
And he's older,
I ain't,
and I just don't understand.
that shit make no sense to me. That shit kind of crazy.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't even want to talk to nobody anymore.
2 days like that?
Well, we talked before 3 years ago.
3 years ago.
And, excuse me. And he was like, and we used to talk back then, but obviously, he got a girlfriend. He had gotten a girlfriend. And then we just stopped talking, and now he come back talking about some this and that. And I told him, I said, he's like, and then last night he was like, you're not really over your ex for real. I was like, bro, I just stopped talking to him. Like, I literally just cut him off. What do you want from me?
Oh, that man right there, wow. That's a lot of stuff to do 2 days, bro.
Be like that.
I'm gonna stay off social media for the rest of the day because all I'm gonna see is.
I would do that, but I'd be bored. No, I'd be on TikTok. I don't even be on Facebook anymore. I'd be on TikTok.
Yeah, I stopped going on TikTok because no, Facebook. Because every time I open Facebook, it's a whole bunch of just
bullshit.
BS.
I don't know though, but it's kind of interesting. I like the drama sometimes because it's so interesting. Because then you go from page to page trying to figure out what everything who's involved. And I don't care what anybody says. Everyone has a little bit. Not even like you still gonna read the post about what happened. Maybe you're not gonna go to page, but you gonna read it.
You see, I don't even have like that many friends on Facebook. I think I still have like 600 some friends on Facebook. I might have more than that. But I don't have like the same people that y'all have on Facebook, so I don't get to see all like.
I see everything.
The drama and whatnot. I see regular posts.
I see literally everything, and it's crazy. Like I just be like,
unless y'all tell me, I'm not really gonna understand what y'all talking about. I don't see any fights. I don't see any like beef. I don't see anything.
Things get so wild. I just be like, God bless this city. But how are we feeling about the holiday season? I don't necessarily celebrate.
It don't feel like. Alright, damn, bro. Shit.
Wait, what do you?
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
yes,
don't
do.
you have that video of
What you and Tiana?
Christmas?
Yeah, you and Tiana. Y'all was.
That wasn't my house. That was Tiana's place. No, that video was a joke. Yo.
Nah.
That video was a joke. Yo.
That was in every flip around.
Ooh.
You go to my house, you gonna see nothing.
So
Nothing.
what do y'all do for Christmas? Y'all don't get gifts?
We do. But we don't be like riding the wave. Like, I mean, we don't be like Merry Christmas. Like, we thank God that we alive today.
I mean, damn, like, what's wrong with saying? We have a Merry Christmas.
I feel like at Christmas time, nowadays it's just like kids just want shit. Like that's all it is. Just a second birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah, cause like when you like learn the history and stuff, it's just like.
Not even about the history. It's just like the genuine feel. Like when I was younger, I remember it was always like we used to do Christmas big. Like there was one time we went to my aunt's house and it was big, remember? And we a whole family was there. We had presents lined up against like the Christmas tree was right where the door is, and all the presents.
Bro, you didn't even see the picture yet. I'm so sorry, but he just did laugh my ass off. And the picture didn't even load yet, bro. He just said I'm like, bro, come on, man. That's the you said laugh my ass off. And the picture didn't even load yet,
bro.
Y'all know I do this all the time, right?
Yeah, so that's crazy.
I don't even.
Anyways,
Some of the stuff in the group chat.
Continue what you're saying.
Do you read the group chat?
No, he does not. He's. I'm telling you that Eli will. He like you know how you get the little notification at the top of your phone, and you can like hold
Swipe
it.
on it.
Yeah, and he sends shit, and then don't even open what we talked about.
But anyways, yeah, I just feel like Christmas spirit isn't there at all anymore. Like nobody wants to decorate. It's all about giving gifts and shit now.
Because we're older.
No, I'm talking about with the kids too. Because my little cousins, they're not excited about Christmas.
No, well, that's a good fucking thing because Santa's not real.
And I don't think kids even like. I think kids are starting to take the approach of not believing everything that parents taught them.
Why did you say that?
Kids, I'm just saying, we don't have any kids watching this show. So
Okay, but listen though, at Target,
we're explicit on YouTube.
That's how I hope to be. She was like, her kids like 10 and 11, they still believe Santa.
That's not good.
And somebody tried to tell them that Santa wasn't real, and he's like, Santa is real because my mommy would never stay up that late to try and do that. I was like, damn.
Late.
And by the way, y'all, I think Target's gonna fire me.
Imagine if I beat up Santa Claus.
Eli. What was Santa Claus? I feel like Santa, no, whatever.
So if you rob him, do you go to jail? Cause like.
Could Santa do that?
The whole Santa thing is like, it's almost like impossible.
I'm
really
seeing white people. I don't think this is possible. Because I feel like if you believe in something enough, it is real. Like Jack Frost, that movie.
That's breaking and entering.
Anyways, listen.
Free shit. Who has that much free shit to give?
Exactly.
Well, if you're magic and you have elves to help you make it, then I don't think.
What do you need elves for?
You know what, Tion? Please stop.
I'm being honest.
I believe in the Tooth Fairy for the longest, I swear to God, the Tooth Fairy was real.
What do they do with the teeth?
They keep them.
For what?
Like junkyards. They take the broken down stuff and they reuse it or something.
Santa, like, what do they do?
Isn't the real story about the Tooth Fairy scary?
I don't know. I've never been.
I don't believe in that.
No, it's like an actual like a folk tale or something. But no, you know,
old white people.
there's white people that come to Target and they buy. Like this one lady, she bought like the maybe that weird shit.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Last 3 days in a row, I have ate Zaxby's. And I want some fucking more.
Zaxby's is nasty.
Zaxby's is so good, bro. Like, I want
Who's
some more.
Zaxby's is better?
You just got money like that? Just got
Bro,
money like
can
that?
you buy us food?
Zaxby is expensive.
And I get the wings and things too.
When my payment hits,
I
will buy y'all some food.
bought
Not at
Tion some food.
But like my
multiple times.
Bro, chill out. One meal's like $7. If you want something to eat, I'll take cash.
No. I want you to buy me food. Who's that?
That's my mother. I tried to cash. Like, that's what I was trying to tell y'all last night. Like, I couldn't send no money this whole weekend. Like,
Can you please bring Tiana on the show? Because I want her to talk about everybody. You know how she came to the group chat talking about some this, that, this.
Yeah. No, but she
everything.
She gonna say names though. Oh God, she gonna say names.
We can FaceTime right now. See what she on.
Let's not.
FaceTime her real quick. We got an hour right now. FaceTime her real quick.
Video call.
And off the show.
Bro, Eli, you say you had the Santa hat on and everything.
That wasn't mine. Not FaceTime.
Everybody, let's call. She said, I do not recall. Bro, that's not you?
Hello.
Hello. Tiana, you are officially on the Let's Talk About Whatever
Did she just say
podcast.
bitch? She said, what's up?
We are live.
Talk your shit, bro.
What's up, honey?
Talk your shit, bro.
Talk.
Shit.
What you gotta say? Oh, no, ma'am.
Wait, what is that?
I thought you had a boyfriend.
Oh, yo. Just
It's
chill.
from him.
It's from
It's
him.
from him.
Tell me where you at.
Where are you at?
What burger?
For what?
Doing what?
Eat breakfast.
Just give me something to eat. We just left the hotel.
Yeah, so let damn hotel down. Go home, bro. I've been out there like 3 days.
But we can't go home. Fuck on the car.
Talk your shit, bro. We got you on the show for a reason.
We got you on the show. We live right now.
Anything you want to talk
Anything you
about?
want to say? Anything you want to get off your chest real quick?
Keep your hand by that button.
Hey,
Keep your hand by
tell
that
this is fucking me. That's how I feel about it.
Period.
button. We gonna take this out of part of the show because she's lame. You gotta have her on the show.
All right, yeah, we gonna have you on the show soon.
Alright, better.
All right, we out.
Bro, why don't we ask the people who they want to see on the show?
We
That's
do.
what I said. That's what I said.
Why don't we ask
really
them like,
everybody
hey,
answers, though.
No, but when we ask those questions, the people that respond are the people who want to be on the show.
me? Like, okay, bro.
we ask who should be on the show, and then if like Devin will respond, I want to be on the show, or it would be rappers that they don't even have material out.
You guys, you know that man Kevin?
Yeah,
I met him.
I met him too.
Okay.
And he didn't want to come. He said he gave me his number. No, I gave him. He took my number. He didn't want to come through. I was like, come on the show.
I was so excited because he
Chill out
came.
without busy.
Right, thanks.
He was in the mall. He wasn't doing nothing.
No.
But I'm saying he can't be busy that day.
He told me.
He came. He kept it though, cause like he came through the drive-thru, right? And I saw him, and he ordered a meal, or whatever. And I was like, Bree, ain't this that boy? She was like,
Ain't this that boy?
that's what I asked her, cause she be knowing everybody in Pensacola, and I didn't know who he was. So I was like, I was looking at him. I was like, Bree, come to the window. Who is this man? She's like, I don't know him. I was like, come to the fucking window. She comes to the window. She's like, yeah, that's that rapper. So I asked him if he was rich. Cause you know.
What you say?
He said, do I look rich? I said, I don't know. Cause you in Pensacola and this car. That's why I told him. I said, he's like, do I look rich? I was like, I mean, I don't know. Cause like, if I was rich, I would ride in a raggedy car too. It wasn't raggedy, but it wasn't like, oh, you know, when people get rich, they buy like a nice ass car. I don't think he did that.
I had a good night last night, man. And
Wait. How did that finish though? We gonna get to that. But how did that?
No, we not.
What do you mean?
How did that conversation end? What did he say? after
Bree
that?
wanted to get one of the songs, like he posted a snippet, I guess, and she was like, "What's that song?" And he was like, "Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about." Can I say that? Well, everyone knows, right? He has a new thing coming out.
Don't care. He been had something coming out. It just
Yeah, he
ain't
has
dropped.
like a mixtape or whatever the fuck it's called, coming out in next year, in like January or February. And he told her that he couldn't send the song to her. And he wanted me to message him on Instagram, but I was like, bitch, just text me.
Why?
Because I wanted to hear the song.
Oh.
And he was supposed to send it to me.
I never seen it. Okay. So is he rich or not?
Would I rob him? No. I feel like he
What?
hasn't made it yet. That's
Why
what I'm
is he-
saying.
I know he signed the deal.
Why would you even rob him?
He signed the Sony.
Because I want to. I don't know. I just feel like that's how I measure people if they're rich or not. Like, would I want to rob you? If I was a robber, qualified to rob, would I rob you?
His music is really good. I'm just waiting on like people like that out of Pensacola.
Oh yes. Actually, no. I went to actually go to his Instagram and I actually listened because somebody had shared it on Facebook, and I was like shocked because I actually liked it. And you know, I don't like none of the Pensacola rappers for real.
Well, maybe you can ease your way to have him come on the show.
Okay, I doubt it.
I fuck with Ray Allen and I fuck with Silk.
Yeah, shout out to Ray Allen.
I don't know, bro.
And I've been on Sook lately.
Who is Silk?
He's a rapper.
He's like a rapper.
How many Pensacola rappers do we have?
A lot.
A lot.
Too many.
And I'm honestly not gonna lie to you, the quality of our music from Pensacola is getting better and better. They are getting better.
Facts, like they're getting real good.
They are getting better.
Do you ever think there's gonna be too many artists?
No. We could be like Atlanta.
Well, I'm just saying, like in the world, just generally.
Yeah.
I feel like there's too many artists.
Because with streaming allows you anybody to upload. Like how I uploaded my stuff. Anybody can come up with anything.
I mean, it's smart, but at the same time, it's just like.
I mean, it could be a lot of artists who are gonna really like blow.
Who gonna blow? Because a lot of these, for instance.
But even if you blow, like there's different ways to blow. Like you know,
True.
like
24-year-old hip hop band.
for example, like there's like Cardi, and then there's like No Name.
Yeah.
Two completely different people,
They
but they're all or like
they have their own fan base.
Ari Lennox, her versus freaking Meg Thee Stallion, like you know what I'm saying? So like what
Yeah.
qualifies as blowing?
As long as your bills are paid, I mean.
You gotta have like an established large fan base.
He should be a rapper.
He should leave me the fuck alone.
I got a lot of pain going on. He hurt right now. Shit, talking about you. He hurt. Fuck.
Yeah, I don't support people hurting people trying to ease their way into a relationship.
Are you trying
Knowing
to
that they're
shit?
hurt. No, I'm being like dead serious.
I mean,
That's what I remind me.
I don't feel like that was directed at me anyways, because I'm not trying to ease my way into nothing. I'm straight up. I don't want to be in it.
I didn't know you were hurt.
I had a good night last night.
Wow.
I had a good
So
night
y'all
last
just think
night.
that shit just happened? I was just like, yeah, fuck them.
Eli said that, not me.
I got yoga.
Eli said that, not me. Eli said, I ain't think you was hurt. That is a bold statement by you. Eli's funny.
Y'all didn't think I was hurt?
I
mean, you
did.
definitely don't
I was
show it.
like,
You
Because
definitely
what am I
don't
doing?
show.
What am I doing? Cry on Facebook?
Yep.
Yeah, some people do that. But I respect that. I respect that. You're not really about to just like,
Go on Facebook? Yeah. Like, well,
I'm single.
he's blocked, so he wouldn't see none of it either.
Exactly. So I mean, I respect that. I would definitely wouldn't do like that. Oh man, she broke up with me. Fuck. I wouldn't do shit like that. That's like,
No disrespect. Ever.
I mean, it's not. Being single is not really bad once you get used to it.
But it's different though, cause I went from talking to someone for like
It's
every
fun.
single day,
That's how we were though.
every single day.
that's how all relationships
For
are.
two.
Like,
That's what I'm saying. But like he
every
was the only person I talked to. Oh well, it is what it is.
Then one day it just went left.
That's what I'm saying.
My job went left in a week.
Y'all young. It's alright.
Facts.
Okay, Tion, why was your night good? Because obviously you want to talk about
Cut
it.
it out. End the show.
Hey y'all.
End the show. End the show.
The show
I
is,
gotta say it.
Please
next
don't.
episode might be next weekend. We will have a special guest on our next episode. Stay tuned for our end of the year episode too, as well. If you want to buy a house, hit me up. Elijah Alexander Dash. The Alexander brand. Go support that. We having a second pop-up shop on December 1st at the Black Swap Meet in Pensacola, Florida. Stay tuned for that. Follow the podcast. On
Can you let him finish? Jesus
Alright.
Christ.
Um,
Damn.
Shout out to the podcast. We will be having steady group members over the next few months.
Tion ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, Tion ain't going nowhere. I ain't going nowhere.
Angie might.
Yeah. So me and Tion holding it down.
Fuck her. She'll fold us
How
a
was
chicken sandwich.
Okay, first of all, no, I wouldn't. But I just feel like it would be, I don't know. It's a
Terrell said he would always come back.
I know he would. He texted me. He was like, if you're not going to go, I'll go.
But
We're having a struggling time. Please excuse our disorganization. I'm sorry.
I actually have an idea. Let me tell y'all after.
okay. Yeah, subscribe on our YouTube channel, so Let's Talk About Our podcast. And all the episodes will be on my personal as well. But, yeah.
Okay.
Anything else you want to shout out?
Yes. If you guys want to hear anything on the show, because I feel like we don't have any audience interactions, we just have people just listening. So like when we do episodes where there's no guests, it's kind of hard to keep it interesting because it's like nobody has input on it. So I feel like if you guys have anything you want to talk about, any ideas, anybody you want to have on the show, or just literally any ideas for the show, because we have ideas, but it's like, what do y'all want to hear?
Facts.
So if y'all could please put input, thank you.
Thanks. Oh, pop-up shop and merch coming soon for the podcast. Early 2020. We are getting paid. Tour life coming soon. And we're out. Oh, cool. Nah, I ain't gonna say that. I'm still single. Let's talk about our podcast. Y'all want to end this off on something like music?
Are you trying to be petty, bro?
No.
Wait, actually, I do have to go over there. So.